Jeremiah chapter 7 False trust in the temple. This is the word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord. Stand in the gate of the house of the Lord, and there call out this word. Hear the word of the Lord, all you people of Judah who enter through these gates to worship the Lord. This is what the Lord, the host, the God of Israel says. Correct your ways and your deeds, and I will allow you to live in this place. Do not trust deceitful words, chanting, "This is the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord." Instead, if you really change your ways and your actions, if you act justly toward one another, if you no longer oppress the foreigner, the fatherless, and the widow, and no longer shed innocent blood in this place, or follow other gods, bringing harm on yourselves, I will allow you to live in this place, the land I gave to your ancestors long ago and forever. But look, you keep trusting in deceitful words that cannot help. Do you steal, murder, commit adultery, swear falsely, burn incense to Baal, and follow other gods that you have not known? Then do you come and stand before me in this house called by my name and say, "We are delivered, so we can continue doing all these detestable acts"? Has this house which is called by my name become a den of robbers in your view? Yes, I too have seen it. This is the Lord's declaration. Shiloh as a warning. But return to my place that was at Shiloh, where I made my name dwell at first. See what I did to it because of the evil of my people Israel. Now, because you have done all these things, this is the Lord's declaration. And because I have spoken to you and time again, but you would not listen, and I have called to you, but you would not answer, what I did to Shiloh I will do to the house that is called by my name, the house in which you trust, the place that I gave you and your ancestors. I will drive you from my presence, just as I drove out all of your brothers, all the descendants of Ephraim. Do not pray for Judah. As for you, do not pray for these people. Do not offer a cry or a prayer on their behalf, and do not beg me, for I will not listen to you. Don't you see how they behave in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem? The sons gather wood, the fathers light the fire, and the women knead dough to make cakes for the Queen of Heaven, and they provoke me to anger. But are they really provoking me? This is the Lord's declaration. Isn't it they themselves being provoked to disgrace? Therefore, this is what the Lord God says. Look, my anger, my burning wrath is about to be poured out on this place, on man and beast, on the tree of the field, and on the produce of the land. My wrath will burn and not be quenched. Obedience over sacrifice. This is what the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, says. Add your burnt offerings to your other sacrifices, and eat the meat yourselves. For when I brought your ancestors out of the land of Egypt, I did not speak with them or command them concerning burnt offering and sacrifice. However, I did give them this command: obey me, and then I will be your God, and you will be my people. You must follow every way I command you, so that it may go well with you. Yet they did not listen or pay attention, but followed their own advice, and according to their own stubborn evil heart, they went backward and not forward. Since the day your ancestors came out of the land of Egypt until this day, I have sent all my servants, the prophets, to you time and time again. However, they would not listen to me or pay attention, but became obstinate. They did more evil than their ancestors. A lament for disobedient Judah. When you speak all these things to them, they will not listen to you. When you call to them, they will not answer you. You must therefore declare to them, this is the nation that would not listen to the voice of the Lord their God and would not accept discipline. Truth has perished. It has disappeared from their mouths. Cut off the hair of your sacred vow and throw it away. Raise up a dirge on the barren heights. For the Lord has rejected and abandoned the generation under his wrath. For the Judeans have done what is evil in my sight. This is the Lord's declaration. They have set up their detestable things in the house that is called by name and defiled it. They have built the high places of Topheth and the valley of Hinnom in order to burn their sons and daughters in the fire, a thing I did not command. I never entertained the thought. Therefore take note, days are coming, the Lord's declaration, when this place will no longer be called Topheth and the valley of Hinnom, but the valley of slaughter. Topheth will become a cemetery because there will be no other burial place. The corpses of these people will become food for the birds of the sky and for the wild animals of the land, with no one to scare them away. I will remove from the cities of Judah and the streets of Jerusalem the sound of joy and gladness, and the voices of the groom and the bride, for the land will become a desolate waste.